For example, your mic is extremely important. I always say it's better not to use a mic than to use a really, really shitty mic where you can hear the person's bro. Don't do that. Stop. Get some help. YouTube, what is going on? Welcome to another video. Today, let us talk about 3 things that I wish I knew before I started streaming, or 3 things that I would do differently if I started streaming again. Well, if you're new to this channel, you're probably not aware, but I used to stream multiple times on Twitch. That was about 2 years ago, but I don't stream any longer because of certain things that happened around that time, and I also decided to, focus more on my education and just a whole lot of other stuff. So the point is, I've not streamed for quite a while, and during my time of streaming, I made several mistakes that I do not want you to repeat. That is why I'm making this video sharing 3 things that I wish I knew before I started streaming, or 3 things that I would do differently in hopes of you learning something from my experience to help you along your journey. Point number 1, guys, is to focus on building a community and prioritizing your viewers as much as possible. This is a really important point to consider as a streamer, guys, because that is what is going to get you to that level you are looking for. So this is a mistake that I did when I was streaming about 2 years ago. There were times where I was streaming, I was just so focused on the game, so focused on Apex, trying to get my kills up, sweating in core, just shooting around, bro. And I just neglected my viewers completely. Sometimes people or new viewers entered into my stream, they typed a hi, they typed a hello, but I didn't see it, I didn't read my chats. And at the end, they just left because they won't stay when they don't even know you in the first place. They're just trying to interact with you and you're not responding to them. I mean, you might get away with old viewers or people who you already know because they are just there to maybe watch your streams, or maybe you're very good at the game, so people are just there to watch your gameplay. That is fine. Some people don't like to even type in the chat. But when there is somebody in the chat who wants to chat with the streamer, who wants to interact with the streamer, and you don't respond to their message, or you don't, focus on involving them into your stream, then at the end, they're just gonna leave. So I realized that I had a lot of engagement as a streamer when I was doing things like community nights, or just DJing and playing music for the stream, and just, vibing with them or playing community games. It was just really nice. It was just really nice. I had a lot of engagement, a lot of views when I was doing that, and I think this is a really good point you should consider as a streamer. Focus on building a community and just involve your viewers as much as possible into your streams. The second thing I will do differently is to try to find the ideal time for streaming. What I mean by this is to try out different schedules, try out different plans, try out different times, just to find the time or the time frame where you have a lot more engagement than usual, or a lot more viewers than usual. So if you're streaming at 5 p.m. before without a lot of results, or maybe you were getting some views and you wanted to, maybe test other things out to see when more people are available, stream at 10 p.m., stream at 9 p.m. for instance. Just, play around with the time a bit. Just be flexible, because you just can't stream at any time and expect people to hop into your streams. Some viewers might also be, busy with their own life. They might be busy at work or something, so they might not be able to join in your streams. But if you find the time range where most people are available, then you can work with something like that and boost your viewership, boost your engagement, and be able to build a community from this. Don't just say, yeah, I'm going to stream at 5 p.m. and then I'm going to stick to this 5 p.m. because that's when I am available at this time and I don't want to give up. Bro, not giving up doesn't mean doing the wrong things consistently. Try to be flexible a bit, play around at the time, and find a time that works for you and your viewers. Point number 3 is to do your best to collaborate with other streamers, bro. I can't stress on this enough. Collaboration is extremely important for your growth. You can get away with streaming alone and building a community by yourself, but if you stream and collaborate with other people, it helps you to boost your viewership, your engagement, or even help you to build a community 3 times as much, 4 times as much, bro, many times as much, trust me. Look at the big streamers, for example. They are almost always streaming with one another, helping each other grow their communities, bro. Their communities are getting to know one another, and through this, their viewership is also almost always increasing, because they have, there's a saying that together we stand, bro. I don't know how that saying goes, but you know what I mean? It creates one big family, which helps both parties at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So do your best to collaborate with other streamers. If you don't have friends who stream, go into some smaller streamers' streams, trying to make friends with them, try to propose streaming together. It's going to go a long way. Trust me on this, bro. And one thing is also that if you're streaming with them or playing a similar game with them, it's going to, keep your chat a bit lively, if you know what I mean. Because if you're streaming alone most of the time, you're kind of quiet, you're not talking, you're just focused on the game. You're not even going to look at the chats enough. But if you're streaming with other people, there's always a conversation flowing. And maybe a new viewer who just entered the stream might hear something that's interested in and might be able to, leave a chat. That's one thing I wish I knew when I started streaming, and something that I would do different if I were to stream again. Alright, so if you're still watching the video, I suppose you like what you're seeing, so kindly give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. And the bonus tip for you is to lower your expectations, bro. It's gonna be a long ride. Trust me, bro. You're gonna be streaming for a really long time with 0 viewers, or probably 1 viewer, which is going to be you on your phone looking at your chat, or you on your other PC, observing your chat, bro. It's gonna be a long ride, so just be patient, lower expectations. Don't expect to get 2,000 viewers all of a sudden. I mean, you could get that if somebody rates you with a lot of viewers, then you could get that, but just lower your expectations. Go with the flow, stream at your own pace. Slowly, you're going to reach the requirements that you are supposed to hit in order to be monetized, and you're going to be getting some revenue from whichever streaming platform you are streaming on. So just be patient, lower expectations. All right, so bonus tip number 2 is to invest just a little bit more in your equipment, bro. For example, your mic is extremely important. I always say it's better not to use a mic than to use a really, really shitty mic where you can hear the person's bro. Don't do that. Stop. Get some help. You don't have to buy a really expensive mic, just to be clear. You can buy a moderate mic and tweak the settings a bit to make it sound a lot more professional. If you need help with that, I have a video over here which shows you exactly how you can transform your cheap microphone and make it sound a lot more professional. You don't need to add a camera, but sometimes people just want to see who is behind the screen. And yeah, you can just buy a cheap webcam somewhere. Use this video over here also to help you to tweak the settings a bit in your streaming software. If you're using OBS, for instance, this video can help you to tweak the settings a bit and make your camera look a lot better. It's okay if you don't have the budget also for a camera. You could also use your phone as a webcam. This video I have here is also going to show you how you can use your phone as a webcam. Just watch it, give it a try, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Peace.